Over the last 1 to 2 months, I've really spent my time trying to learn UEFN and make my skills as a map creator better, as 1.0 has kind of maxed out in its possibilities, and so me as a map creator have made the switch over to UEFN to try and improve my building abilities. Today's video is going to be showcasing what I've learned in the last month or so as far as all my skill goes to UEFN. You're going to get to see my 1.0 map completely taken into UEFN and just what I've changed from that version to the UEFN version, and you're really going to get to compare and contrast the benefits of UEFN as far as Legacy Creative or Fortnite Creative 1.0. If you go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe as it's entirely free, and I'm seeing that you guys are watching my old content as my stats keep raising, so this kind of stuff lets me know that you guys do enjoy the content. And if you want to support me a little bit more than that, you can use creator code FULLMOON in the Fortnite item shop or anywhere you buy stuff on the Epic Games Store. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. Before showing you guys the UEFN version, I wanted to hop into the 1.0 Full Moon Battle Royale map to show you guys what it looks like without any UEFN touching it. So let's go ahead and hop into the map. So right now we're on Spawn Island, and as you guys can see, there's a few things that I've changed because I was updating this map for season 2, so just kind of ignore that. But I did want to highlight what the map looked like in 1.0 before showing you guys the UEFN version. So here we are flying over to the map. As you can see, all the terrain is 1.0, especially pay attention in this area as well, because this is where the main UEFN stuff has been taken into place. We're flying around fried fringes. You can see how all the houses are the same color. You go across the river, and it's all smooth terrain, but it's not 2.0 UEFN terrain like I've learned how to do. Crimson Cribs as well. It's got that cool gravel path and the dirt. It's also got like the grind rail lights, which are super cool, but all that stuff gets improved once the map has been put into UEFN, as well as Gem Junkyard, which is another location that I've been able to kind of 100% transfer over into the UEFN version of the map. But yeah, that's pretty much all the important stuff. Let's go ahead and show you guys what I've learned in the last month or so. So here we are inside of Full Moon Battle Royale, the UEFN project. As you guys can see, I'm on Spawn Island, which hasn't really changed much, as all I changed on the Spawn Island of the UEFN version was the terrain of it. But you can already see that like the grass appeal of the Chapter 4 terrain looks so much better than the 1.0 pieces that I had on the terrain. It is flat, Spawn Island is flat, but I wanted to keep it simple just to, learn my skills. You can see that the terrain is a little bit chippy on the sides, but now we are looking at the main map. And you can totally tell a difference between what the look of 1.0 was compared to what is now the UEFN version. You can see how the terrain is just a lot smoother. The rivers themselves, they look so much better. It's not just pieces on top of one another, it's flowing terrain between one another. It looks so much better. You can see how fried fringes, just adding some paint changes to the houses makes this POI feel so much more alive. The playability of this map, the smoothness of the terrain, without having to touch a lot of the mechanics, as well as like just being able to paint roads on instead of having to place pieces, and being able to paint wood to make the houses feel different, even though it's the same pieces built on top of each other. Painting them differently made it all feel different. And we can kind of ignore this road because that's something I did mess up. But just the way the terrain hills are, and the way that the valleys are, and the way that the mountains are built is all completely different in UEFN, and it makes the map feel completely different and a whole lot better than what certain 1.0 maps can give you just due to their limitedness. Crimson Cribs in UEFN is a game changer because all of that gravel that I had to use for pieces on the 1.0 map was able to just be painted on in UEFN. It allowed for a lot more memory saving, and it made the map feel so much better and more natural looking. Rather than that ugly dirt pattern, we have this nice smooth sandier dirt to accompany the red bushes and the red leaves and the bright green grass. It just makes the POI a lot more vibrant and completely changes the way it looks for the better. And the last thing I was kind of able to develop into the UEFN part was Gem Junkyard, and this POI feels so much better on the UEFN version of the map. On the 1.0 version, you can't really make like mud and dirt without just using the pieces, and so just being able to paint that kind of stuff on makes the map feel completely different. It makes the location a lot more beautiful to look at.
and it just makes it a lot more natural too, because it's like painted on dirt, and so the patterns that you can do with the UEFN version are not the same as the 1.0, and it just benefits it so much more than the 1.0 part did.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little showcase of what I've learned as far as UEFN goes in the last month or so, and taking it and applying it to a map. If you did enjoy this kind of video, make sure that you comment down below so I know that you want more stuff like this. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.